Hello, hello, my green skin. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Madhouse. Well, that was technically Saturday. That was technically Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But that was for me Friday, Saturday, Saturday. Everybody else
Yeah,
didn't
that,
have to do.
that that was the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, no one had to deal with my drama last night. So the last couple days. So that's nice. I'm hoping you guys are having a very, very good day. I'm having a very annoyed day, but hopefully it gets better. We're going to have some fun. We're going to watch some trailers. We're going to talk about some stuff, and we're going to have discussions on what's next for next Monday Madness. Also, we're going to talk about the books for coming up because everyone wants me to do Carl the Dungeoneer. So maybe we'll look at an audiobook for that because I've been hearing a lot of good stuff, and maybe we'll send that to Bob, or maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll
That is our
actually.
local cognito hazard, I'll be honest. Nobody can figure out who suggested Carl the Dungeoneer.
No, we know who that is.
We do? Okay.
Oh yeah, we both know. Also, it came from behind the blanket.
Old age?
No, the cat. You don't see it.
Oh.
Meow.
Is it
Right?
behind a blanket or on top of the blanket?
No, it's coming out from behind the blanket.
It's simultaneous. It is behind and on top.
Yeah. It's Schrodinger's blanket.
Charno's blanket. Is death there or is death not there? Too late, you're dead.
No, it was funny because I went to sit down and I pet the lump and the lump goes what? And it comes running out. Fucking
I was
cute.
relaxing, damn it.
Fucking cute. Absolute. Sammy Manu, cute. Our local mascot. I'm gonna be sad when I can't get more pictures of Sammy Manu. Alrighty, so we're going to be having some fun and we're going to be talking about some stuff. And we will continue our fun today. And let's start the day off with trailers. All right, so today we're going to be talking about a couple game trailers and a couple of interesting ones. One of them is before we get to the Mina the Hollower. You know, we'll do the Revengers first and then we'll do Mina the Hollower. So the first trailer we have is called Baphomet Heritage of Blood. Are you ready, Bob?
Yep.
All right. This has some good music. I like what I was hearing.
A princess, once beautiful beyond wonders of the flesh, now crawled the earth as her demonic mass pulsated lifelessly.
Like, look how beautiful it looks.
Just come on, play.
I told you to play.
He's gonna play shit.
Okay.
Yeah, too bad he picked up this kid. No, Castlevania life.
It looks beautiful though. Like that art style is absolutely stunning. Like, did that not look beautiful? And we need a good vampire game. And this looks like you get monsters. Also, the fact that this might be for Switch made me go, ooh.
Too many vampires.
Yeah.
I'm picking up a theme here with the chief. He likes vampires for some reason. But not to badmouth this game, but no, that artwork is gorgeous.
That is. Okay, next is Reclaim the Living.
Okay, you gonna tell me when to hit play on this one?
Hit play, Bob.
Play.
Hopefully it's popping up. Yep.
I guess you'd say pseudo Dexter's Lab kind of vibes to that.
Yeah.
It's like a Dexter's Lab roguelike mixed with Cat and Underpants art style. Another thing it's reminded me of, not just Don't Starve, but also Wizard with a Gun.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Overall, I think it's an interesting idea. Like, I don't
Yeah, it
know
seems
if
like a neat little game.
I don't know if I'd play it because it's one of those like directional shooters, and I hate those games. But it looks cool. There's only been one game.
I am
That's
still on the endless crusade to figure out what this man likes.
Yeah, there's only been one game, and one game that's kind of a shooter like that I love, and it was Death Road to Canada. Absolutely amazing game. All right, next is Iron Fields. By the way, support local game trailers. Have a look at their stuff. Also, Indie Game Hub. They do some cool shit. You ready, Bob?
Ready.
Play.
Play. Hey, this is Command and Conquer.
First thing came to my mind too. What do you see? My problem is
I
don't know what
wasn't so hype about it. It's like normally the trailers are supposed to get you excited. I wasn't
Dude,
feeling it for that one.
dude, as a fan of like playing games like this, I would say this gets me excited, but I can understand why people aren't going to be excited about it. Like real Command and Conquer fans were probably super stoked because we've wanted a Command and Conquer for a long time. So next we have Highland Haven. This was
Ready
an
on
interesting.
standby.
Yeah, this game was interesting, and I will be very interested to see what you think about this. Hit play, Bob, now.
Okay. Ah, Moo Cow.
Yes.
Oh, this is a browser game? Is that what they call them?
Yep.
Or a desktop game.
Yep. I know these were 90s games, but I love these type of 90s games. I miss these games.
I wouldn't mind having some cows at the bottom of my screen.
Yep.
That's cows. Oh, they even get little outfits too.
And
move on.
Everything. I mean, I'm interested.
Oh yeah. When I get a PC, I'll get that. I'll have that at the bottom of my screen at all times. Like the little moo cows.
Okay, last one before we get to our
Hijacked.
yeah 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 Kajek. Okay, this one was interesting. Let's hit play.
Oh, whoa. Okay, this is kind of neat. This kind of reminded me of that one mission in Gears of War 2 where you're in the giant rock worm.
Yep. So they want us to look at Lisa, don't they?
Lisa?
You know what? Let's not look at Lisa, but yeah. So
What?
something was I clicked on something. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's get to the reviews. So first on the docket, we are actually way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to be this far ahead of schedule. I figured we had like a lot more to work on. But today we're really ahead of schedule. There we go.
Just
Review
one of those days.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's your turn. Revengers review.
Oh, I thought you were going to do Mina first. Okay.
No, Revengers first.
Where do I start?
Well,
The continuation of the story, I guess.
okay. Overall, KK Bob. All right. We gotta get you to write scripts. So, what's your thoughts on this anime? Let's give you your base synopsis of the series from start to finish.
I really like this. And most of the time, I'd be bitter. Prime example, No Guns Life. The reason I was bitter at that one is because after a certain episode, it ends on a cliffhanger and they get no more episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, fuck, there was an ending. This one felt like a 12 episode anime OVA from beginning to start. It had an end. So that's why I'm not bitter towards it. And I was like, you know what? I like it. I really like it. It had its end.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts on the story? Like, give us some story.
Okay. Dutch trade networks are over in what is this part of Japan?
Well, they refer to it as English trade networks. I don't know if that's
the Western trade networks.
Yeah.
And trade networks has made it to here. There's opium rampant throughout the city. Different skeezy groups are trying to vie for it because whoever holds on to it pretty much controls the market kind of ordeal.
Yeah.
And there's also some, I guess you say, like, intermingling of, you get rid of this guy, it allows me to have more of the scoop, so to speak. There's some conspiracy stuff going on here and there. And it's kind of like a big mystery of, like, who is the big player as the series goes on. It's like that they're narrowing things down. The reason they have Chinatown in there is apparently the reason they have an influence is there was opium over in China and they traced it back to here. And on top of the cultural thing, that's also why some big players from China are also in the city is because they have their own people looking for it.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure it's like, hey, where's the source? Who is the big guy who calls the shots? And once they figure that out, they're gonna be, ringing the bell. It's like, hey, it's this guy.
Well, it's the English, but
Yeah. The other day it kind of is the Europeans.
yeah, it was English.
Oh,
What,
dude,
what?
opium was absolutely devastating.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Opium Wars were one of probably one of Britain's greatest victories of all time in China, and that lasted for centuries. Again, we were once heroes, now we're pussies. Anyway,
At one time, we were conquerors, and we trounced just about everything using every tactic in the book. Why? Because we're the ones who wrote the fucking book.
yep. Well,
We wrote these. Who created war crimes? We created war crimes.
no, ancient Persia and other groups kind of kicked it off. Anyway, what about our little groupie here, our little organization, that the Revenger organization?
Yeah, the Revenger organization. For the first half of the series, you kind of just assume that it's just them, these 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
No, it turns out they have multiple groups that kind of work around the clock that take on different odd jobs. When I say odd jobs, I mean hits. The supposed church, the chapel as they refer to them, is this pseudo-Christian organization. They kind of, it's like they go with scripture and then they go against scripture, then they justify going against scripture with more scripture. It's just like, sir, sir, you are not a pastor. Who are you?
It's basically what ended up happening is it's my friend made a joke that it's loosely how the for those that don't know the fabled, the great series Black Lagoon, it's how the rip off church came to be a thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what it reminded him of, was the rip off church.
Yeah,
but
it got to be a bit of a headache at times because I was like, no, that's not what's written there, sir. You're using some parts here and then leaving the other parts out, sir.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second. Wait a second.
They're based off the actual, the idea, I think, was what would happen with the remnants of Christianity that was in Japan after the massacre.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's basically what this is all about. This is a big that happened in Japan at the time.
But either way, back to the Revengers as a job. They're basically hitmen at the end of the day. Think John Wick, in a way. But this is roughly like 1600s technology with a little bit of fantasy thrown in there. A little mysticism at times. Yep. And it kind of adds up. It's kind of cool because it's low fantasy, is what I define as low fantasy. Nobody's throwing out fucking magic spells.
Yeah. It's an interesting dark story. And as the story gets on, as you get to learn each character, it does. Like goddamn, that story with the child character was like, Jesus,
holy fuck. Yeah, that one was rough.
Yeah,
but one thing I do like about this anime is it doesn't pull its punches. It's like, yeah, these people are fucked up, and here's the reason why. They just throw it out on the fucking table.
Yeah, and that's the great thing.
And I respect that. It's like they're not alluding to it. It's like, no, this is what fucking happened.
Yeah.
And they actually show the effects of how opium is fucking up the people of this area.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, like I said, it's almost like a mass grave. They had that giant cave where all those people had done opium. Again.
Yeah, and they just sit there to live out their final days because they know they're dying.
Yep.
It's just that grim acceptance right in your face.
You know what makes me kind of chuckle with the whole situation? I've said it again. Like with all these like major substances and people wanting to let's legalize, let's buddy, like alcohol is a very I would even go as far as saying alcohol shouldn't be stopped. But the thing is, there was such a revolt against alcoholism and the idea of alcohol and other like major like certain substances. It stopped. It kind of put such a negative connotation on it that it's more regulated, it's more monitored, it's more cared for. Like alcohol, but like other substances that we want, because people want to bring meth back for fuck's sakes. Or like there's parts of the world that wants to bring like
Like when
some.
a certain administration were legalizing crack pipes.
Yeah, we were like dude, like there was a part of the country in my country that decided to say, hey, we're not going to arrest you for this, and the crime and everything else blew up so fucking bad they had to reverse it 3 years later, and they're still trying to recover that. Like they don't know what they're going to do. Like they're having that big of a problem with it now, and it's like, oh Jesus fuck, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. Oh man. But you see the after effects, and you kind of get a backstory on how the characters ended up the way they did. Some of them you don't, which I'm cool with, because the one I was most interested in was the Doc, because yeah, he seems to be a very well-traveled man.
Yeah,
He has a lot of knowledge and wisdom under his belt, and it shows. It's a
yeah,
lot of show don't tell, because I do get frustrated with some animes where they just throw everything out, as in like, this is why this is. This is exactly why this is. I want to make sure you know this is why it is. And look
yeah.
how sad it is. Like they exposition dump a lot in some animes, and I'm happy that this one at least somewhat respects your intelligence to put the dots together.
Yeah. Very, very, very simple. Like you know what it reminds me of is the Avatar, like the Avatar movie. For those that don't, the old original live action Avatar movie, which is an absolutely like as
That
you
was a
know,
dumpster fire.
oh yeah. I still love that. As you know, my person did this. I'm like, Jesus fuck, are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, thanks for telling me. Why didn't you show me this? This could have been a whole prequel, or it could have been a flashback in a later episode.
No, that's not an episode. That was the live action Shalamalamalan movie,
But
which
you get
which
what I'm
which
saying.
race swapped everybody.
Yeah. The water people are no longer Asian. They're something else. I don't know what they
Inuit.
are.
They're Inuit, yeah. And then the guys who were clearly based off Japanese were like legitimately were like Indian. It's like Jesus fuck. And one of the guys they had of it, the guys who were playing these bad guys were like legitimately former or are all comedians, and I'm like, what the hell am I watching at this point?
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, man. Trying to think back is like, yeah, you got the gambler guy. You have, oh, I should also say, some of these people have like secondary jobs, like Doc. Not only is he during his day job a doctor, but he also kind of on the side does some engineering work. And when I say engineering work, he is kind of like when I go back to the John Wick example, he is the guy who hands out the trinkets and the tools that the team uses. He works and repairs on those as, I guess, not only his job but also kind of his hobby, because that's some meticulous work. For example, the samurai guy's cleats. There's a scene where Doc is actively like repairing them and like analyzing the spikes, and he's talking while he's working, and it's like, man, that level of dedication. Not only is this guy a health guru on one side, well, I shouldn't say guru. He actually knows what the hell he's doing.
Well, they're all
But
artists.
also that engineering on top. And yes, the girl works on kites. That's her thing, which I can imagine she probably sells it to the local kids or whatnot.
Yeah,
That's her thing. She likes
but
kites. The white-haired guy is like pottery and teacups, like inlays. He works big with inlays.
Yeah. Oh, he also makes the teapots. He actually does a lot to it. It's an interesting, like I said, each character has their own techniques, their own skills, their own abilities. It's a very fascinating, like I made a joke, you could jokingly call this, if this was a D&D campaign, it wouldn't surprise me if this was made by like people who play Dungeons and Dragons and played Oriental setting.
Yeah, I could see that. What's the other one? The gambler, I mean, his big thing is he just gambles, but he also is able to read people to an extent, which is why the samurai guy bugs him so much, because he just can't get a read on him because he's always stone-faced.
Yeah, and the samurai guy becomes an artisan. So we're not going to spoil the ending because we don't want to say.
We don't do that.
No, we'll do it. We'll spoil it, but for this, because this series is so short, it's not like the review that I'm about to start up. What are you giving this series now that you've seen it in its entirety?
7 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give it a high 7 out of 10.
Okay. So next week we're thinking of. I think I'll let the chat decide. Well, we'll let people decide. I may not. We may. I think we'll start it off. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin right now.
Okay, Two-Face.
Hold on. I'll flip this coin right now. Okay.
This man actually gets me started, and then we're moving on to something else. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you got anything else you want to say? Well, you're welcome to it while I'm doing it.
Well, yeah. I was gonna talk a bit more in detail of how the Revengers do their thing, because I know we kind of glossed over it. The main group, the main cast, aren't the only Revengers. It's implied that there are others that not just work in this area, but work in like the rough next provinces over, maybe even further out than that, to handle people's grudges. And some are a bit more lax on the rules, dare I say. Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, with a group of assassins, effectively, you are going to get those guys who's like, well, gold's gold.
Yep. And again, not everyone's a true believer. I think this series goes on more as the time goes on. Like apparently the 12 episodes, like the manga might have more.
Okay. So, I still loved it.
Yep.
It was concise enough to where it was like, you have piqued my interest and I enjoyed it.
All right. So
nothing felt stupid. Nothing felt contrived.
We're rolling a flat D2 here. So that's heads or tails. So head.
Tails.
No, okay. So Bob, you get a choice between 1 or 2. Which one do you want?
2.
Okay. So tomorrow, next week we will be doing a versus battle. Sinbad the Sailor, the Canadian classic TV show, versus another Canadian classic TV show. Let's do Zorro. 90s live action TV shows. Oh my god. We're gonna do a verse battle of 2 of the classics, where everyone was Canadian, and Native Americans made good Spanish people.
This is one of those things, like, anytime I hear Canadian show, I always think that every outfit they're gonna wear is denim. That is my number one thought process of 90s Canada, is denim everywhere.
These are actually, we have a couple of them, actually. We also have the Conan TV show versus the Beastmaster TV show. We are going to do 6 episodes. That should be enough that's 12 episodes. That should be enough for a week. This week. I put them there. We should have the entire series up to like season 1 and season 1 the other. And these shows were so Canadian. They had fucking Bret the Hitman Hart in one of the episodes. So these are fucking hysterical shows. I was also thinking of doing Tarzan versus Kung Fu, The Legend Continues, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anywhere to watch The Legend Continues through normal means. All right, now we're moving on to the next one on the list. Oh, we are actually moving so fast. It's a quick one today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like we're kind of ahead of schedule. We could yap a bit longer.
we could, but like we got gaming to do eventually. We got other stuff we can do too. We also because we have so much time. I decided to add a docket. We're going to actually talk about some AI art in a new segment I like to call "Is It Slop?"
Oh,
Yep.
the chief does a self-portrait. Slop,
No.
absolute slop, without fail, every time.
No. Okay. So next on the docket, Mina the Hollower. So how am I going to start? Okay.
Video game.
All right. So I've always liked black and white movies back in the day. I like the old Cadme and Lacey and other stuff. And the reason I'm even bringing this up is to make a joke in reference to that mouse review done by a certain reviewer. But the other reason I want to bring it up is there's a famous scene in those old noir movies where a woman does my brother, my as a guy slaps her, my brother, my lover, my brother, my lover, my brother, my lover, or this famous scene. This is how I feel when playing Mina the Hollower. I hate this. I love this. 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 This game is one of the hardest, not hard, challenging, not challenging. Go fuck yourself. I hope you enjoyed it, and and asks you if you want seconds. This is the game where they pull out. This is the game where the dominatrix pulls out the paddle or the feather. The problem is one of those is going up your butt. This is a brutally awesome game. Absolutely. Probably one of my most favorite games I have played. And if this doesn't win awards, if this isn't winning awards right now, it's complete bullshit. This is a sadist game. I absolutely love and hate this game. I played it legit with no changes, no directions, no nothing. I played it as is, like the game you're supposed to play it. And I'm going to suggest to people that like playing video games, do yourself a solid. Don't do that. Play like mod. I know you want your feats and shit. You know, I know you want your Steam stuff to say, "Hey, I did this, I did that, I did this." Don't do that with this game. If you think you're playing a Zelda game, you are not playing a Zelda game. You are playing a cross hybrid Zelda Souls-like freaking RPG that does not give a single fuck. And there are so many ways to beat areas and stages in the game. They account for everything in this game. They really do account for everything. And that's what makes this game absolutely enjoyable to play. But it is a very brutal game, especially if you decide to play the quote unquote pacifist route. There are two ways to play this game that either have you be a where the good guy where the big bad guy decides to either halt like help you, like basically say hey, or you can have the option of him like hindering you. So he could. There is actually a way to play this game where it just basically says, you know, you're done, like one way or another. It is a brutal playthrough. My suggestion to most people, if you want a good single player game that's going to kick your ass, make you think this is it. Let's break her down. First of all, the game's weapon and gear. What different type of weapons and gear do you not get in this game? You get so much gears in this game, like different weapon, equipment, gear that will change your play style almost instantly. Like it's that unique. Like some of the gear, they're called trinkets in the game, and you get different trinkets based off what you do. Weapons can change the game drastically as well. There are 4 functional weapons, five weapons you can get. There's the blaster gun, that basically gets 8 shots, and then you have to turn it around and use the blunt side of the weapon to beat people up, and the more you beat people up, it charges the weapon. Then you get, I'm surprised Bob didn't say anything there. Did I lose Bob? Oh, okay. Hello?
What? Why do you leave?
Get killed off the battle.
So why the hell did you leave?
What?
Why the hell did you leave? You didn't lose me.
No, we didn't lose.
Muted.
I thought.
Yeah, I was just muted.
No, it kicked me. That's why. I was like, "What?" I went, "Okay." So Bob,
okay.
So the gun is you get a blaster gun that you actually beat people to death with the blunt end to get the power to make it stronger.
Okay.
You get the chain whip, which is I do suggest pick the chain whip. You get the hammer shotgun, which is a hammer and a gun that when you slam it down on the ground, it actually pulls the trigger of the gun. You get a shield that's the creation of undead that you've actually captured in the shield. So there's the shield when you're blocking, if you time your blocking right, the undead will reach out and attack your enemies. You can also throw the shield, and you can throw the shield, jump on top of the shield, ride the shield while it's being thrown.
Okay.
Then you get the daggers. The daggers are quick, precise, they do steady, quick damage, and you get a spring attack with them that you can do that can move your speed even faster.
All right.
Now we get to the side weapon. Each one of them can have more than one. They can have 3, 4, or 8 different functions. Each ones will have different ways, tricks, and abilities to use them to help you progress the game. And there are so many trinkets as well. I mean, there are some trinkets, you can't beat this game without some of the trinkets. This game forces you to explore. If you don't explore and get 100% everything, this game will kick your ass. It doesn't hold your hand. And that's what makes this game really, really good. So, do you have any questions before I get to music?
No.
No? Okay. Music in this game is absolutely good. Oh man, the music in this is so chip-tuned. It's from the guys who created Shovel Knight, and you know Shovel Knight had some amazing chip tunes. I don't know if Bob played Shovel Knight, but Shovel Knight was an amazing chip tune game. Had some awesome stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, the way the game looks is great. All the secrets in the game are absolutely fun and amazing and worth playing. And this game doesn't hold the other thing that makes this game interesting, it doesn't hold your hand. There's nothing stopping you. If you can figure out a way to get across certain items or get through certain things, the game's like, okay, you figured it out. Go ahead, keep going. We're not going to stop you. But there's more powerful monsters over there. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. Go ahead. This game will do that to you. There's a stage in this game where they legitimately, I remember walking in and I'm like, okay, I am dead within 5 seconds. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. And I turn around and went back the other direction. this game is very cool in a lot of ways. It's also very dark. One of my favorite moments in this game is one of my most favorite dark moments in this game, other than the fact that the evil crow, like there's a group of crow cultists that start pinning people up against, like turning people into living scarecrows. They crucify them and they put a bag on their face like a scarecrow. That's kind of fucking morbid. The other really interesting one was you get this Duke that when you bring the Duke to the grave site where you fight the first boss, when he shows up and he helps you get to this grave site, he asks you to seal him in with his beloved. The problem is he's not dead. So you're sealing him in to a crypt with no air. He is going to suffocate to death in the crypt of his beloved wife. There's these orphan kids. One of them goes missing in the mirror world. You run into her in the mirror world later. That she actually got sucked into a mirror, and they're like they can't. The twin orphans can't talk to each other. And this game literally ends with, if you get the one ending, this game doesn't even end nice. This game ends brutal. This is a Souls-like Zelda game. I never thought I could say that someone would actually do that. This is one of those very dark, awesome scenes. Is this worth playing 100%? What am I going to rate this? I'm going to rate this as my favorite game this year. So I'm going to give this a 9. That's my thoughts. Do you have anything you want to add or anything you want to ask Bob before we go to next?
Nothing, but I look forward to Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. I think is coming out later this year.
I thought it was already out.
No. I think it may be November. But if this is your game of the year, depending on how well Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen goes, that may be my favorite.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. It's either that or it's going to be Lords of the Fallen 2.
A lot of people want that Lords of the Fallen. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the options of booby armor. Finally.
Mm-hmm. So this is our new segment called the Archive. This is what we're going to call Is It Slop? The Archive in Between is the name of this channel. I'm shockingly.
What is a vestigial god?
And we're going to watch a little bit of this because I figure this deserves a little bit of love.
It feels like I got rolled back into an alternate reality 60s.
You know what this reminds me of, actually? I wonder if I can...
And even if it is AI, it feels like, the old practical effects you'd see in, like, dark fantasy films.
Yeah, this is done really well. All right, boys, we're going to hit play. Unfortunately, it's going to be one of these things. I don't want to go on one of his main videos. I'm just going to do one of his shorts. So, let us go.
A vestigial god, also known as a faded divinity, is a subtype of true god that embodies an aspect of existence which has nearly vanished in the world. What is a vestigial god? A vestigial god, also known as a faded divinity, is a subtype of true god that embodies an aspect of existence which has nearly vanished in the world, universe, or universes that the god holds dominion within. A process of decay capable of transforming any once powerful deity into a hollow shell of their former divine glory. Unless the decay of their aspect is reversed, it is the fate of all vestigial gods to either invert their purpose, thereby becoming a transmuted god, or more likely, fade altogether, diminishing and joining the ranks of all other dead gods once and for all. Though vestigial gods are considerably weaker than their past, more powerful selves, they are not to be underestimated. Even the most faded of deities still possess incredible reality-warping power, something every Pale Lodge hunter would do well to remember. Examples of vestigial gods include the Ragged Lord, a deity of royalty and hereditary authority that was reduced to the form of a wandering beggar wearing a crown of tarnished gold after the people of the world he presided over permanently purged their culture of aristocratic ideals. And Heng, the builder, a god of industry and construction who now spends his days erecting small monuments across the vast wilderness that has overtaken the ruins of the fallen super-civilization that once so fervently worshipped him. This has been an educational broadcast by the Pale Lodge. What is a vestigial?
Yeah, this is a fascinating one. We're going to do one more. So you finally ready to kill a god. Let's go.
So, you're finally ready to kill a god, hmm? Well, if you say so. Here are 4 deity-level contracts with your name on them. The Bleeding Sovereign, multiplanar false god of brutal domination and wanton destruction. Lethality rating 14.8. Bring the Bleeding Sovereign's crown to Huntmaster Runth to receive the Doom Lover and its enchanted slugs, which, when used together, are capable of felling any foe in a single shot. He Who Wanders, multiplanar true god of forgotten places and overgrown pathways. Lethality rating 10.5. Bring He Who Wanders' shattered compass to Huntmaster Crate to receive the only key to the forlorn hallway, the deity's collection of inter-universal doorways leading to lost locales and vanished trails. Teresh Tem, single-planar pseudo-god of bad deals and unfair exchanges. Lethality rating 12.0. Bring Teresh Tem's diamond teeth to Huntmaster Hullock to receive a single-day ticket to the Observatory of Aksh in the Patchwork City. Akil 010, single-planar vestigial god of machine and synthetic life. Lethality rating 12.9. Bring Akil's Glimmeron wafer processing matrix to Huntmaster Palderon to receive one of 3 imbuement arrays, a piece of Archaean technology capable of imbuing sapient awareness into any suitable receptacle. Before you embark, a friendly reminder that the loss of your life in pursuit of a contract will mean the loss of your membership with the Lodge. Good luck.
So what do you think of this, Bob? We're going to talk about this while we're playing.
Could you kill a god?
I have killed gods.
When?
Not in real life, but D&D, yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
There's a campaign where you actually kill a god. So we're going to play some Mina the Hollower. I've restarted my game, so... Hold on here, boys. There we go. Alright, so I'll have to turn the sound down a little bit, but that won't be too big of a problem. So what do you think of this? Overall, the idea of this archive.
I want to go to the trash heap so bad.
Yep. Okay, we're setting the volume 25%. Okay, that should be fine.
Ugh. Yeah, it's a location in this guy's series, and it's like the trash heap sounds like really cool.
Yeah.
Probably smells awful, but it's really cool conceptually.
It really does seem like a cool little location. I kind of like it too. I kind of like how they do it for that, and that's kind of an interesting idea.
Got like a pseudo SCP back in the 60s and 70s.
Well, I love the there's one where they kind of have like it's clear they like have multiple organizations that are legitimately created for this, and it's all, you know what it reminds, it literally reminds me of the D&D game, like the Planescape stuff, which is really a fascinating story if you think about it. You know. There we go. And I kind of like that they're going with that style of, oh, yeah, this is what it is. And that's a fascinating way to go about it if you think about it. Like, it's like, okay, that's neat. I've never seen a game where they actually did that. Or sorry, not a game. I've never seen a YouTuber do this. So here's the question: do you think it's all AI, or do you think he actually actually does the? This has been the big argument I've heard people say about why you shouldn't watch this. Do you think it's actually AI, like complete AI, or do you think this guy's actually creating the script and then he's just letting AI do stuff?
I don't care. It's entertaining nonetheless. If you want to be a Puritan, go be a Puritan on your own time. Don't tell me what to do.
Well, yeah, but to me, I look at it, we're playing devil's, as the power goes out, hopefully that didn't short out anything. Oh, that thunderstorm must be getting close. Hopefully it doesn't.
You got these Puritan acting motherfuckers pretending that they're, who's that Puritan? I can't remember his name. Robert E. Howard.
Huh? Oh, Solomon Kane?
Yeah, you got these people rolling around as if they're Solomon Kane. It's like, dude, who cares? If you like the product, take the product. If you don't like it, shut up about it and move on with your day.
Yep, I agree. Oh yeah, that storm is close. Woo-wee!
But it's always more fun for a human to complain about something.
Yeah. That's the other reason we started early today, is I was a little nervous about running with the thunderstorm. Because we got a thunderstorm / windstorm happening. I'm like, oh, fuck. But no, I agree with you what you just said. It's like, yeah, I see where you're coming from here when it comes to this.
That's all I hear people complain about whenever AI is brought up in the matter, is it's nothing but complaining, not the, hey, this is a neat concept that somebody who, maybe they aren't the greatest artist, maybe they want to do something that's above their pay grade, where they would have to hire actors, practical effects and all that. Or they could be smart about it and get a machine to do it.
Yeah. I'm not hating on AI, but to me, I have a love-hate relationship with AI. I'm like, oh my god, AI is awful. No, AI is AI. It's constructive. You gotta be smart. Like, I've used AI art. I can't deny that.
Yeah. Even if a woman had 3 legs for some reason.
Hey, that was funny.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second, Chief. Why does she have a 3rd leg? Wait a second.
I thought that was part of the cod piece. I didn't think that was the 3rd leg.
No, that was a big cod piece.
Yeah, I know.
So I will be real with you, I think steampunk is some of the lamest looking shit out there. It is not my thing.
Oh, you're gonna love some of the fun of Sinbad. If that's the case.
Oh, dude, it's like, yeah, let's just plaster cogwheels all over shit, and it's just like, that doesn't do anything. As a guy who understands mechanics and how certain things function, whenever I see a bunch of superfluous pieces working in tandem, it's like, dude, you can totally cut this system down and not have this much waste.
I agree.
That's why I'm cool with diesel punk, because it's like, okay, yeah, everything may have this brutalist, it may have a lot of pollution, but at the end of the day, the machines do what they're designed to do.
Yeah.
And not everything's made of fucking copper and bronze. Another thing I don't like about steampunk is like, why does everything gotta be copper? Why? That shit oxidizes.
There we go. Take off that.
It's far easier for copper to oxidize than it is for steel to rust.
Yep. So one of the ways you can unlock stuff, you're not supposed to attack. You're not supposed to attack candles. That's the way to get the secret ending. And I'm like, oh god, that would be such a nightmare to have to try to do.
And some oddly specific candles.
Well, it's because those candles were there to light the way for people. And you technically, by destroying the candles, you are technically destroying their ability to light the way. There we go. Like, there's so many interesting little things about that. My character is somewhat maxed out. I did that on purpose to have my character be the. I'm playing a new game plus at this point, so that's how I'm playing it. I'm playing it like I just finished the game, new game plus.
Maximus Gaming asks, "What's up?"
Hello, welcome. We are playing Mina. We just did the review. I don't know if you saw it, but we got her up and running. It was actually quite fun. We also did the review of the Revengers, and we were talking about a AI thing that me and Bob have found, which we found really interesting, and so we decided to have a conversation about it and go for there.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to talk
another
about.
thing I like about. Yeah, go ahead.
Shit.
Okay. Well, while you're distracted, the reason I like this AI thing on top of what it is, it's not from a first-person or third-person perspective. It is in the form of, like, guide videos, like brochures, which are exclusively there for world building.
Yep. And it's actually kind of fun to have the world building that it does.
Yeah. And on occasion, like the ones we watched about killing a god, is like, it's effectively showing the news in a way. It's like, hey, here's today's bounty notices.
Yep.
Any of you space cowboys want to kill a god?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's kind of an amusing antidote to put in the game. It's like, oh, anyone want to go for it? It's like...
They even have threat levels, too, and whether or not those are accurate, we can't say.
Well, they actually... I do remember hearing that the threat levels are, like... Yeah, the actual ratings for the threat levels are, like, legit. Like, he actually has, like, a... Like, there's actually an actual balance to those threat levels. Like, that's a real balance. But... I think that's a cool idea, and I think that's neat to, I think it's a neat idea.
Also, there's that, one race of people who are like remnants of a noble class after the planet was destroyed. But I like the fact that it's like, yes, they're benevolent until they have no longer a need for you. And then they'll throw you out like any other refuse, and I'm like, God, yeah, that sounds like that kind of people. That sounds right.
Yep.
There's no such thing as truly benevolent nobility.
There is to a point.
Everything has a price. Everything has a cost, and it's the willingness of how far is that individual being pushed to accept said price.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, man. And like, to imagine being even a backstabbing skeever after your planet has been completely removed from existence, that is a level of hubris that I can't even comprehend. But it fits for an alien race.
Yep. There's certain humans I could see that, but, you know.
Those are truly untouched by reality.
Yep. Redders. Oh, shit? Sorry, had to.
Oh, you saying like rich people?
No, I said Redditors, people who aren't touched by reality.
Oh, I'd say, damn, Chief, doing a little bit of friendly fire.
Oh, I got nothing against Redditors. I've dealt with Redditors over the years. They're fine. But Reddit was like, I'm not gonna lie, the internet has changed Redditors. Like, it's a different beast. It's not the same thing I remember. 20 years ago, that shit was like, it was interesting. Like, it was like free thoughts. And even if those thoughts were absolutely insane, there was still free thought. Now there's just like Redditors going absolutely ballistic on other people. It's really wild. I don't ever
Open
remember
the door.
Yeah, like it was nuts. Like it went from like the most fascinating shit I remember back in the day to not. If you guys are wondering why I'm beating stuff so fast, we are legitimately playing a new game plus of Meat of the Hollower. So if it looks like I'm like gunning through, that's why I'm gunning through. So yeah, we're not. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like that's why it's like this is so fast. Because trust me, this game is. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, outside of Redditors being untouched with reality, I'm thinking of like the hyper rich. Like, what's her name? Who made Mixtape? Is like this is what she believes poor people to be. This is a little modicum of her mental processes. This is what poor people liked in the 90s, right? Yeah, This is what they were like. It was like, no, not at all.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it went, right? Like that's how people were, and it's like kind of annoying when it happened back then.
Don't assume what I am, you piece of poo.
Yeah. So yeah, this is why my character's kind of leveled up. So if you guys are wondering, this is a new game plus mode version of this because I decided to change the mods a little bit.
Yeah.
I love this Lionel guy. Like I love the big smile on his face, and like the city's burning, and he's literally just cutting open an orphanage. I mean, it's like, hey, Lionel, why aren't you dealing with like the bullshit that's going on? Don't you understand? Monsters rip through everyone. The entire city's in flames. Dear, please do not grieve. I'm truly sorry. For ensure the guards are under my command. Will restore order in Phenobos. It's like the city's gone. It's destroyed. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's only a little bit of an absolute anarchy, and there's a bunch of dead people everywhere. It's like,
Sir, there's no more water. There's no more crops. What do we do? Let them
well,
take.
The crops are still there. Actually, we'll get into the crops. The crops are a fascinating story in this. Yeah, this is a very fascinatingly dark game, and I do enjoy it actually. This is one I actually absolutely love playing. And then Wednesday we'll probably go back to the dark, the dead dungeon. What's it called there? Dead Like Us, Darkest Days, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Darkest Days, the zombie game.
Yep.
The zombie game that follows a very similar trend to most other zombie games, where you have to ask, of all the people that survive, why this person? This person is a piece of work.
Yeah, but like that would be a response to stuff. Like I've even talked to my friends about that. Like, yeah, there's always going to be people like that.
Yeah, an immediate response, sure, but it's like, goddamn.
What does greenskins mean? Well, greenskins is a reference to the Horde. It's a loose joke on the Warhammer stuff, and it's basically being a part of the crew. It's like, hello, my green skins. We are part of this. We are part of this ship that's traveling. We're trying to all have fun and enjoy gaming and having a good time. And oh, sometimes we get serious and want to complain. Like this becomes the wine channel for a little bit. But sometimes we
I'm gonna
just want to
say
have.
the simple answer the chief is looking for is similar to how other YouTubers have names and nicknames for their communities. Ours is greenskins.
Oh, ours is the Horde, not greenskins.
Well, that too.
Yeah, but we call hello my greenskins. It's an orc thing.
Yeah. By the way, there you go. The simple answer.
Yeah, because when I created this channel, when I did the reviews and shit, all of this was to, have the vibe and the energy. To best way to put it, in a nutshell, we're all about having fun and remember those days back in the day when you used to hang out with yourself when you were kids and all, like you and your buddies would just play video games and just like that freedom. That's what we're going for here for this channel. That's what this channel is.
Forget about your woes, forget about your worries for about 5 seconds before we start getting a little too real for our britches.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because we'll all have those talks, man. Like, everyone has them. Everyone has those moments where they're, like, having those weird conversations. But that's the game plan for the channel. The channel was all about having fun.
There's one thing I can promise you. We won't sell you on a line of shit. We'll keep it real with you. We'll keep it a buck.
Well, it'll be our line of shit, at least.
Fair. You know what? Fair. I'll take that, too, yeah. But we'll sell you our bullshit. But at least we'll be honest about it.
Yeah. So yes, if you're wondering what the green skin is, that's what that is. If you're here to be a good person and have a good time, hey man, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy.
Good person? Chief, we're orcs. The definition of good person does not fall within our category.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait. I gotta wait to pick that up. Damn. But no, that's the game plan. Oh, you prick! He tried to steal the bones from me. You don't steal bones.
Like saying there's such thing as a good and honest goblin. Never heard of such a concept.
Yeah. It's all about doing the right thing and being a good person for everybody.
Yeah, no, I say you could be a good goblin. Doesn't mean you have to be honest.
Exactly.
Or you can be honest and an absolute bastard about being
honest.
You know,
yeah.
Honest,
exactly.
Honest about being a bastard. Yeah. Like never the two at the same time. Kind of like what Abe Lincoln said. You could be a bad goblin but honest. You can't be honest, but at least you're good. But you can never be good and honest goblin at the same time. Orkingham Lincoln.
Yeah, Orkingham Lincoln, yeah. Alright, let's see what the shop has. We're going to first increase our trinket bags. We need as many of those as possible. We also want more weapons, definitely more gear. This game, we have to have the gear. And we probably should buy a key, but we don't have money right now. It is kind of funny, some of the stuff you have to do in this game to legitimately set up stuff is kind of interesting. There. Oh, there's another key. And there we go. We're gonna be doing a lot of grinding in this one. This game does have a grind set, but Now that I've maxed out the lives, that actually should be a lot faster to get stuff. But we're definitely going to be running around doing gear up. I do like that the enemies even have like special guns and stuff. Ah, fell off. Shit. Okay, let's see if we can use the hollower ability to hollow that over there. I get... Nope. Ah, damn it. I don't have a weapon to do it. I'll have to wait. There's such unique sub-weapons in this game. We'll see. I'll be getting one interesting very shortly. And I kind of like it because of how powerful, how stupidly powerful it is for what it is. Okay. There we go. The weapon that is one of the most awesome but stupid weapons in gaming. Because of one reason. Not only is it a repel weapon that you can use, for example, see if he hits it. It repelled it for a second. I can use the umbrella as a way to hop and dodge and get more flight while I'm traveling. So yeah, it's
Poppins.
Yeah, you get a Mary Poppins moment, which is kind of great. We're trying to get one of our allies back. She got caught by, see, there she is right there. And she's kind of cool. She's a little fox character. And what she'll do is, well, in this dungeon, she's going to have a fun little trick of hers. She's going to dig up stuff for you. So she'll make it a point to kind of have stuff ready, like she'll actually set up digs for you. Shit. Yeah, having a defense so high does make this game a little easy. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Especially after I played this legit and got my ass kicked every way. Like, yeah, I'm not upset. I think I can use healing on her. Yeah, there we go. Heal her up, and she's ready to go. Yeah, see, she's actually finding stuff as she's digging. There, she gave me an extra vial. She cleans up and finds stuff in this dungeon. I wish I could carry her around everywhere we go, but apparently she's only a one-time thing. There. Oh, she threw her bomb. So back to our topics about like space. You know, that type of world building is so unique. I actually absolutely love it for what it is. It's one of those situations where, man, that's such a unique idea. Like, and to do that with using AI is actually very, very clever. I haven't seen that before.
I'll be honest with you. The closest we get to that would be like ARGs.
Yep.
Where you'll have an instructional video on, I don't know, like, what is it, the Whitetail Park? There's the park that had supposedly the serpent of the Antichrist come up from it, and then you had like the alternate people in animal masks.
Yeah.
I forget, I think it was like Yeah, I think it was like whitetail instructional videos.
Yeah.
But the closest we've ever gotten to that, where it's just world building through a guide video, is usually ARGs. It's rare to find it for anything else.
Yeah.
And this one isn't innately horror. It's just strange alternate reality.
Yep.
You found yourself in whatever the big city was. It was like the Cityplex or whatever.
Yeah. Like it's more, it's better than those old like I make a joke. It's actually more interesting than some of the weird like. I kind of like what they were doing with this because it's such a different scenario, and I've always had a fun with that, and I thought that was kind of an interesting way to go about it. Oh, got another vial right away.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, and we need more.
And what I
stuff.
do like about this is it's not based on any specific character's perspective. It's just giving you info. And I like that. Remember what I keep saying is like, I care more about the world that somebody is in. Prime example, Conan. I'm more interested in the Hyborian Second Age than I am in Conan's adventures. Because it really is just a case of like, what the fuck happened and how do people deal with it?
Yep. Yeah, we never went crawl. Like we never had an honest age. That's the funny thing about it. It was always kind of a side age. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go use the washroom, and then we will continue playing some more Mina. And we'll probably get back to Breath of Fire. We probably should finish. So I'll be right back. Hold on. So tonight, also, another topic we were going to bring up tonight was the whole Asmongold thing. Yeah, this was something else I was working on for the channel when I was doing stuff tonight. So the Asmongold problem, and I hate to say it, Asmongold, unfortunately, is wrong about something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what is Asmongold wrong about? So, the reason I say Asmongold is wrong about something is because of one thing. I've heard him say it a couple times. You've probably heard it when he talks about stuff. He'll say stuff like American values. And he has corrected himself before, but I think I wanted to broach this anyway. A lot of what Asmongold calls American values were just values.
Oh, is this the Canadians trying to slide in and take a piece of our pie?
No.
Is that what I'm detecting here?
No. Like, if you look at history set on the way history operated and the way things were, it was not just it wasn't just American values. There was not this American value shit that's going on. That's what I'm saying.
So what's a Canadian value?
Well, values were values, man. There wasn't really
besides denim. Besides wearing denim everywhere.
There wasn't really a big thing like this. Like, nothing against Asmongold, but like at one time, this was Canadian. Like, there was values where like they were fundamentally everywhere. Like some of the stuff
I know
that,
what you're saying. You're saying universal values, but I can tell you why they call it American values. It's because
well,
when everybody looks at the Western world, they always think America.
yeah, I know. Shit, I almost made it. I'm out of fucking mana. Shit. Oh well.
Yeah, the standardization of Western values has culminated into American values because we are the center of everyone's like media when they look up something in the West. It's just America this, America that. You're bombarded with it, so the next step or the next implication would be American values. What is the value system that Americans have? Because I'm not saying they're the only thing in the West for other countries, but it is the big main thing for the
Well,
West.
I wouldn't even say it was. I wouldn't even say it was Western values. Like I've talked to people about this before, and I honestly, it's like I get a good chuckle about values as a whole. Like we're not. It's not just one game. It's always been. There's always been more than one table at the.
Who said it was just one? I
Yep.
didn't say that. I'm just
I
giving
know,
you
but
the answer of what will culminate.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I know. I heard what you were saying.
And people just go with it because it's like, are you really going to give us a paragraph on what every little value is? Are you going to have to explain that paragraph every fucking time? Or are you just going to say American values?
Yep. So this is such an asshole move to do to this poor guy. So what I did to him is, he's been hiding his nose because it grows super long. So as Mina, I went, you know, I'm now using his nose as a way to climb on stuff by hitting him.
Okay. Back to the conversation.
Yeah, no, I know, but I have to, again. So that's been the problem with me and the values of the scenario at hand. I'm like, I think American values are like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, America's always got right. No, but the classic Western values, they've always kind of existed in society. Like I like to jokingly call them the "don't be a dick" values. Like we had a day where, you don't
100%
do.
impossible challenge.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't.
You're not wrong on the universal values, but my definition still stands. Where it's like, yeah, everybody had this once centered, agreed upon. Hey, don't be a dick. Don't attack your neighbor. Don't steal. Just do what you can to help yourself, your family, and your neighbor.
Yep. Yeah. Even the neighbor's optional.
Well, yeah, the neighbor is optional, but it would be couth of you. It would be something respectful to help the person you're living next to.
Yeah, it would.
Because from there develops the social contract. Hey, remember when I remember this guy helped me out one time. Hey, sure, I got some spare food. Let me give some food to him. Let's have a potluck.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the development of community.
Well, yeah, I've on many
Community
occasions.
ties, community bonds.
Yeah, well, dude, I live as an odd job worker, and
I think we all know that by now.
Yeah,
You never shut up about it.
But what I'm trying to say is, as someone who's done that as a living, it's something that you're always like, you need that community. If you don't have that community, man, you don't have people wanting to help you and stuff, you are fucked. Like that fucks you hard. They do not get, like, you are so screwed by the whole.
Mm-hmm. The alienization of the, not just social contract, but people just talking. But, I understand. Not everybody's going to want to be talking with their neighbor, especially if you get off your 9 to 5. All you want to do is just go home. Let's be real. I ain't going to blame you.
Good. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why, for me in public, I mostly just keep the elevator conversations. If you're going from the first floor to the 10th floor, what is the amount of information that you could spill out or receive by going up an elevator for 10 floors.
Yeah, I see you.
That doesn't mean I'm completely antisocial. If I see a neighbor, I'm still gonna say hi.
Yep.
Unless I'm really not feeling it that day, yeah, I may stop by, give a conversation, or if I'm busy later. Prime example, when we have a live stream to do. When I know that time's coming up, it's like, okay, I gotta, get back in my zone, make sure we do a top-tier stream. Quality notwithstanding, top tier has many definitions, according to us.
Duct tape tier.
Duct tape tier, yeah. But it's not just any duct tape, it's that fancy zebra duct tape that you get from, like, some bargain bin store.
Yeah, you want to have... Yep, you want to have that.
Wait, see, it's still duct tape quality, but at least it got zebra stripes. See, it got fancy zebra stripes. The goblins love the fancy animal colors. They love them.
They really, really do.
We've had to put a restriction on the duct tape we give to our goblins. They're not allowed to have any of the gold or the silver colored ones because then they start fighting for it.
Yep.
It was fun to have the goblin pit fight, but then it got out of hand, so then the chief ordered us to stop. We still kind of do it on the side, but we do it with shinies instead of duct tape.
Well, there has to be value in doing that. You can't just let them fight to death. But no, that's the thing.
Oh no,
with it.
no, that's the thing. We didn't let them fight to the death. No, they even outside of the original fight, they'd go back for it. Like, let's say Goblin A lost. After they get out of the house, effectively, the meat house as we call it, the fighting pits, they'd find that Goblin B that won it. And they'd put up another fight just to get that fucking piece of duct tape back.
Yep.
That's why we had to stop it.
Yeah,
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It was them. And we realized we have to police the goblins.
Yeah, we really do.
And then we had too many, and then we sent them across the ocean.
And now they're violently attacking a certain part of the world.
Yeah, some of them even learned shapeshift magic to turn into squirrels.
Yeah, and then they're attacking the Philippines now too as squirrels. Unfortunately, they don't know how to get back out of the squirrel form, so now there's an army of real squirrels and portomorph squirrels. So yeah, this is we're in some trouble.
Fun part about it, even if you kill them, you can't tell the difference because they copy everything, inside and outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Magic. There's a reason I don't really mess with magic. My brain cannot comprehend some things.
Now, how do I... I'm going to get the umbrella. I think I can umbrella that. But no, it's very fascinating with the goblins and stuff. But no, it's how it works. But no, for those that don't know, that's what the whole green skins thing is. If you're wondering, it's always been something that we've had as a joke. Partially a Warhammer thing too, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one with that. But no, I like what Asmongold does, but at the same time, I understand, like, there are people out there that are just like, oh, he's horrible. Really? Honestly, I've seen worse streamers. I can't remember how to get here.
I don't think people know how to play devil's advocate in the modern era, I'll be real.
Yeah.
Prime example, yes, you may disagree with Asmon's initial point, but at the end of the day, you understand putting forth.
Yeah, he does.
You're not attacking it just for the sake of attacking.
Yes, and he clarifies it. That's the thing. He's one of the few guys out there I've seen that actually does a full clarification. He doesn't sugarcoat it. He doesn't deny what he's saying. He outright says, this is how I feel. This is what I feel. This is where it goes.
We need more guys like that, all right? Put your foot forward. Be honest about it. And
Yep.
other things. I had kind of like a speech, but
Yeah. Well, we've always been loose. I've been a loose, like, yeah, there's certain things that are kind of like on our thing that we don't 100%, like, I'm not gonna 100% say, oh yeah, this is where of course we have some hidden things. Everyone has a right to their peace of mind. So like, there's certain things I won't do because of the whole doxing thing. I don't believe in doxing people. I don't believe in treating people like shit, like, on that level. It's like, at least online. There's got to be a level of...
That is the ultimate failure of an art. If your immediate action is to threaten, you have failed.
Yep.
Every way to win your argument.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and my thought process with most things, like, normally I'm a pretty chill guy. You got to do something to piss me off, and if you piss me off, just don't bother me. I'm never gonna want to talk to you again. That's how life works for me. It's like, yeah, no, I'm done. Fuck off. And you have to do something to repair that situation, and if you don't, well, guess what? I have no reason to validate talking to you. Go away. I think that's only fair.
Understandable. All understandable.
Yeah, it's the fairness. I don't believe in being fair to people, but I don't believe in. I don't believe.
If you're a dirtbag to somebody, expect retaliation, at least.
Yeah.
Remember, people are not NPCs, though they're among.
Yep, and I kind of hold a grudge. Like, I won't associate for someone for decades. But I don't hold a grudge to the point where it's like, okay, no, but if you make amends, difference is if you decide to, hey, I'm going to make amends. I feel like I wronged that person. I'm going to make amends. Guess what? I'm willing to hear you out. But you have to prove that you're willing to make those amends. If you're not willing to prove that, oh, okay. So you're just whistling Dixie. Okay, go away. Now if I time, oh shit, I gotta time this right. There's a way to do this. Shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to go the other way. I was hoping to cheat it and get across that way. It didn't work. I have to do it the other way.
Stinky cheater. We got a cheater.
Yeah, I was hoping to get past a certain area real quick. Once you understand the puzzles in this game, it does get easier, but God, when you first play this game blind, oh, it kicks your fucking ass. Oh, does this game kick your ass. I sort of like it for that. Like, this game is very unapologetic when it comes to your ass kicking.
Unapologetic ass kicking. Supposedly, that's what I have to look for. Belt.
Honestly, I think this would be a game you could play, Bob. I think you would enjoy this one.
Maybe.
If you like Shovel Knight, this is definitely something like the guy, same play style.
Never played it.
Oh, okay. You've never played Shovel Knight? That is actually a classic game. I wish, if it was on sale, I would actually legitimately show it to you. It's that good. Okay. It's very puzzle oriented. There's a lot of fun here you can have. Okay, yeah. So I got okay. Can I get up through here? We'll see. Like, we are definitely playing a more powerful version of this game, though. Like, I'm actually I'm not playing the weaker version here. We're playing like, oh yeah, we're playing the mode where it's like, yeah, I sort of got everything now, and like we're playing a new game plus, so I kept my levels. Which I was level 9 when I beat this game, so yeah, I kept everything. That's why nothing's really doing lots of damage to me at this point, and I also put a 50% off damage. God, yeah, definitely worth putting on. I can understand why people say put like definitely put the damage modifiers on, because this game will kill you. I died so many times. Like, I probably had 1,000 deaths.
And that was you trying, right?
Yes, that was me actually actively trying and getting my ass handed.
Normally you just die anyways, but that's surprising.
Oh, that's just usually, me not paying attention.
Attention, go elsewhere. Look, shiny. There are times I think this man's just a guy.
No.
The moment he sees something shiny, big booba, attention is...
Yeah, it can. One second. I'm gonna come back in, come back out. We got some wild weather right now. Hold on. We go. All right, so yeah, Mina's kind of fun for this, and I've been enjoying this game for a while, but it is definitely one of those games where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. We can't get it. We can't get the. Shit. So what am I going for next? I guess I'll go and for the next. Oh, I can't even do that. Shit. Okay. We're definitely going to have to figure out to get some more gear and equipment, because we're at that point where I need a lot more gear and equip. So we're going to put on the backpack so we can add 5 vials. You can get, I think, a max of 10 vials, I think, but usually you can max out your basic pouch carrying for healing is about 7. Usually advised to do that, actually, if you can. Like, I'm all about getting the trinkets right now, because those are, like, the most important items to get your hands on. Because you need them to help you out. There we go. We saved it. We saved the man. And now we got the chance of, on death, Spark demises half your bones. So if I die, I'll get the half bones bonus on my character. Yeah, I gotta get that sidearm bonus too. It's another thing I want to get my hands on right away. So many items I gotta get my hands on, like pronto. This game's all about getting those gears, getting those bones. Why are we here? 'Cause we're here. Roll the bones. Roll the bones. Goddamn Rush. Canadian classic, the band Rush. Fun fact, apparently there's certain that the band Rush has bands on several cities apparently in Canada they will never come to again. The most Canadian band of all time has a ban on certain cities, apparently.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. I've heard it's very similar to the wrestling thing where some of the roadies were attacked. I heard that story. I've heard a couple stories. I don't know which one's actually legitimately real, but I could see it. There's a lot of like. The funny thing about riots, especially the good old soccer riots and stuff, and like the football and hockey riots, half the time it's literally I don't get the logic of the riot. It's like, okay, so your team won. So your game plan is to throw a bus now. Why? You figure, you know, your team won. You shouldn't want the desire to throw a bus. But no, today you have decided you're going to throw the bus. You're going to tip a bus or do some really stupid shit, which they do, which they always seem to do, which I don't get the logic half the time.
I don't understand, yeah.
My team won! Violence! Violence! It's like, okay.
You know, most animals don't even think like that. That's like drone behavior. Like I said, don't treat people like NPCs, but there are NPCs among people.
Well, like I said, the level, like the whole, like, I've always heard this: respect is earned, not gained. I agree,
Yeah.
but there has to be a decorum. There has to be a level of, okay, so this is where this is the level, this is the point where you need to be, and this is what you got to do. A good example of this, we're gonna probably watch. There's I think it's a Midwest Safety. It's a freaking fascinating Midwest Safety video. It's basically a video where the main, the interesting thing about it is that at the time, the guy, this guy gets shot, and all these people want to be a part of the action, so they're all crowding around this guy, and the cops have to violently force their way through the crowd.
Under what merit and value was this even due? Being
Exactly.
a part of such an association.
Yep.
You don't get famous by just being there. What the fuck?
Yep. But this was part of the equation.
I'm about to say, the only person that should ever be there is someone with some medical training to try and stabilize as the cops are en route.
Yeah, that's
And
my
that's
car.
if the area is safe enough.
Yeah, and the cops are like, get away from the fucking place. And so it's like, why are you there then? Like, there's no reason for you to be there.
Oh, here's the kicker. If the guy who got shot dies, be it there or en route, the police are still going to be fucking blamed, even though it was the crowd that cost precious time.
Yep. Yep,
Because
exactly.
it's a crowd, they don't have to take any responsibility for the situation, which, I'm actually, sorry, I'm actually getting heated thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have the audacity to wonder why the police has pushed you aside. Oh, gee, I fucking wonder.
Yep.
It really makes me want to be a tyrant, I ain't gonna lie. Whenever somebody does something that stupid, you want to put them in the stocks.
Yeah.
And have people throw tomatoes at him for being a dumbass.
Yep. And some morons running through the building right now. So here's stop.
The benefit is, I can't hear it, which means people can't hear it.
Luckily, yeah. I got soundproofing. It should be quiet. I know it's on our. I know it's somewhere on the floor. So. In Japanese tale, fire. Yeah, I could see it.
Fievel? Who the hell is Fievel?
Fievel is Fievel is the character in what's called the American Tale. It's a famous Don Bluth movie. There are no cats in America. Da, 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 da. It's a bunch of mice escape to head to America to get away from the evils of the cats that were The Russian cats that were after them.
Okay.
Yep.
Quite surprising when they realize America has more cats. Like, way more cats.
Well, that's the funny thing about it. They legitimately, it was a rat that did it, and he lied, and he was like working with the cats. Yeah.
So yeah, contrary to popular belief, it's actually kind of funny. What was it? The FIFA game or whatever the hell that was going on in America? Was it the Olympics or some shit?
No, it's FIFA. That's right now.
FIFA.
You got the.
You have all the Europhobes realizing how big America is. It's like, yeah, it's fucking massive. And now they actually can conceptualize why a massive train network wouldn't be as easy as it would be in the fucking UK.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, who'd have thunk? But also the benefit is, like, because of all the news that they've been bombarded with about how bad America is, when they finally in it, they realize, no, actually, American people, yeah, it's like anywhere else, you're going to run into good people and bad people, but some people here are actually pretty solid. They just want to go on about their lives. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of people like that just want to move on with their lives.
Yep. Yeah, I think
they're not the crazies holding up picket signs in the streets that somehow all are uniform, saying the same thing, and have dollar bills poking out of their pockets. Weird how that is.
Yeah, it is. But no, it's the same thing we've had with most people. Most people just want to be left to their own devices, and I think that's the way. That's the way I like it. I don't like being bothered. Bug me. Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, all people just want to do is just get off their 9 to 5 and do something they enjoy.
Yep. Jesus, this fucking thing drives me nuts when he does that. He's scared. He's like jumps out of the freaking jump, scares you. Yep. Well, I am on the first stage. Like, this is the official first stage of the game, so this is what most people go to this level, but I could go to other levels if I wanted. Hello, Shadow Man. And yeah, I know, it's kind of funny how that works. It's like, really? You guys want to go this route? But no, there's a lot you have to do to not to get that weird ending. There's basically for Mina, I'm also hearing there might be more endings from what I've been hearing. I've been talking to someone. Apparently, there is going to be DLC from what he said. So that would be kind of nice. There we go. No, I need to exit for now. I don't need the bone upgrade right now. Alrighty. So activate this, get the bad guy, kill the bad guy. 824. The weather's pretty crazy right now, so we might. I'm watching the. I'm listening there. It's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, I am going to go use the washroom, and we are going to, once we get to the save point, which I'll be to very quickly, we are going to set up the next area, and then I will I think we'll get to Breath of Fire and we'll continue our gaming on another thing. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. BRB. Alrighty. Whew. All right, so that is Mina. Maybe I'll keep playing this if people want to see more Mina. I'll definitely keep playing this. But right now we are going to switch out for Cat. And we are going to switch out to our other game of the night, which was, if I can get to it. Yeah, there it is. We're going to continue our Breath of Fire game. Hopefully, we're very close to getting to a nice area, so we should be able to get there soon. Is it showing up? I'll drop Mina. It's showing up as a cat now. Nope, not yet. Let's get that up and running here. There we go. Still nothing? Oh, there's something. Why it decided to do that, I have no idea. There we go. The game Bob doesn't like. So yeah, no, it's just kind of funny how all this stuff kind of comes about for people. It's like people really need to act like a little better and a little smarter with their decisions in life. Let's just put it that way. So let's sell some gear. You still there with me, Bob, or did we lose you?
No, I'm still here. Just
yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah, we might end at 9 o'clock tonight because the weather's been nuts. I don't know what we're gonna be dealing with here. And tomorrow's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, we got a lot of shows to watch, so that's gonna be fun. Watching 6 episodes of Zorro and 6 episodes of Sinbad, that's classic. Classic. I think, well, I'm really wondering what Bob's gonna think about that. I think I got everything in here. I'm pretty certain I got everything. No, I don't. Okay, I need to get her stick here. I just going through to make sure I got everything in the game from this area. The fun of JRPGs, man. Are you certain you got everything? No? Are you sure? Nope. Alright, time to look and see if I got everything. See, like, look at how powerful that weapon was. It's like, yeah, I missed that completely. Okay. Yeah, let's change the armor. There we go. We are geared up. Because the next stage is the time stage, and then we got to go through the time area, and that's going to be fun. Mostly it's going to be dungeon crawl after dungeon crawl. We're getting to that point where the game's just like, okay, you ready for your next dungeon crawl? So we'll be doing a lot more dungeons in this game. Problem is, I'm at such a high level now. Like, I'm at that level where I can be like, well, do I really want to fight that dungeon? Nah. So, okay. I do need 2 things. I think I can buy here. No, I'll have to go to Romero. So what other topics do you want to talk about today, Bob? You have the floor.
I don't know. Kind of, I don't know. You're putting the spotlight on me, and
yeah,
all you're seeing right now is some half work on a little stool eating taquitos and drinking an energy drink. Yep. Prime living right there. Look at that specimen.
Yep.
Taquitos and energy drinks.
Yep, best way to go. Oh, that's definitely not the place we wanted to be. That's the underground zone. I have to get 2 items, and it's like those 2 items are annoying to get, and I'm just trying to get those 2 items finished off here. I need to get more MP, I think, or spring. We'll try spring, and then we'll set that up. Yeah, I don't want to end this early, but we may be ending this early just because I have to do one good thing here. I have to, and that weather's getting worse. So I'm like,
rainy, stormy, nastiness.
Yeah, it's starting to get that storm weather, so I'm kind of debating if I should shut this down now or shut this down or keep it going for next little bit. We may end early today just because of that. Just the fact that I don't want to risk getting a power surge, because this building is notorious for like frying electronics.
Shocker strikes again.
Yeah. I have had that happen on way too many times, and it's annoying. So I may actually call it. I think we're going to call it tonight, just because as much as I want to keep going, I think it's going to get... I just got that warning again, so it's like, yeah, I'm going to not risk it. Sorry, chat. We will come back on Wednesday. We should have a longer day, and also DJ will be there, so we'll see what happens. All right, yeah. Chat. We'll see you guys later. Hold on here. I'm going to save it. There we go. And we played enough Mina Hall where we had some conversations. We had some fun here today, guys. So yeah, we will figure it out next time, and we'll probably play. I'm going to most likely play some more. I'm going to try to finish this off today, on Wednesday, if all goes well. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Have yourselves a very good night, and we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief.